What's up? How y'all doing? Yes, we're outside filming, and the reason I'm doing that is because my office or studio, whatever you want to call it, is a total wreck. It's trashed. I've been so busy with work, so busy with trying to create content, trying to better myself, period, that it's just been crazy. So my office is a wreck. I got a lot of packages in this week, different things. One of them we're actually filming with now, and that is the Ninja 5. And this thing is pretty awesome. The setup I got going on here, guys, is crazy. Matter of fact, I'll pull my phone out and drop that in right here real quick so y'all can see what this setup looks like. And y'all probably gonna think that I'm crazy. Here, let me film that real quick for y'all. So what we have here is the DJI Ronin S. We have some extension poles that you can buy. Actually, I got the big base model down there for like $19.99, so that was a great deal. Here on this channel, we talk about budget building, or budget gear, I should say, and filmmaking, photography, things like that. I am a self-taught filmmaker. Well, I'm not a total filmmaker yet. I am trying to teach myself about filmmaking, photography, YouTube, and how to grow in this business. Anything that has to deal with YouTube, filmmaking, I am trying to teach myself, and I am trying to teach y'all along with me. If you're interested in that, then please think about subscribing down below. Make sure you turn the notification bell on and hit that like button for your boy. But today we're going to be talking about some different random things. I just wanted to make a video, period. I like to create things. I like to make videos, and you see how comfortable I am right now talking to the camera? It hasn't been like that. If you back up and watch a couple videos that I've made recently, I don't know if you can notice it, but I definitely notice it, that and I can feel it inside when I'm making these other videos that I have made in the past, or even recently, that I would be uptight inside, and it would really just get to me. But today we're going to talk about my mistakes that I've made this past year in 2020. I don't know if you know this, but 2020 was my first year of being a filmmaker, or YouTuber, or anything of that sorts. And I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm here to share that with you today. If you're interested in that, then stick around for this video. Alright, so in 2020, I made quite a few mistakes, like I was saying. Number one, I would say one of the biggest that I made this year was being in a rush to buy my first camera. Now, I started off my paranormal channel. That was my first initial channel that I started on YouTube, and I still have it. Going to start filming again for that channel Monday night. If you're interested, I'll leave the link right up here, and you can click on it. If you're into paranormal stuff, please go subscribe, check out my channel. But remember, that is like when I first started filming stuff, was still using an iPhone 10 for that filming, so bear with the quality on there. And like I said, I'm still learning even to today. One of the reasons I took a break from that channel is to learn more about cameras and filmmaking and stuff. And then once I started watching Peter McKinnon and that other Peter, I can't pronounce his last name, but he's from Sweden, and Matti Haapoja, I love this art and this art form and this craft. It's just amazing and beautiful. I love it. But anyways, so like I was saying, I was filming on my iPhone 10 SE or SX, whatever that thing, XR, and I got tired of it. I wanted to step up my game and get a camera. So what I'm trying to tell you is that one of the worst mistakes that you can make, and the mistake that I made, is not doing enough research on what kind of camera you want, what kind of work that you want to do, or what kind of creativity that you want to make, or creativity that you want to do, however you want to say that. Make sure you do enough research and know exactly what you want, because like, don't make the same mistake that I did. And the first thing I seen that shot 4K and was Canon, and I had this thing in my head that I had to buy Canon. I don't know why. I watched a lot of Peter McKinnon stuff, and I guess that's why. But that's another mistake right there, is like trying to be someone else. So don't do that. Don't make them mistakes. So tip number two, I would say, is once you start getting out and filming, the number one thing you want to make sure that you do is set your settings to the correct settings. There's nothing worse than setting the wrong settings and having your film or your video look jumpy and jerky or not the right ISO and the picture's blowed out. Learn about these things. Take the time to watch reviews and check them out, and find your favorite YouTuber that you like to learn from. And another place you can go to learn from is Skillshare. If you don't know about Skillshare, this is not a sponsored video, let me say that. But if you don't know about Skillshare and you're trying to be a filmmaker, a YouTuber, or hell, if you're trying to learn how to sew something, or even, hell, I don't know, run a business or anything like that, then check out Skillshare. They have amazing stuff on there. I think they're like anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks a month. I don't know what I pay, but some of your big time creators, they give away 2 months free at a time. And that's awesome to have. That's how I started out. And that's really how I learned to do a lot of my transitions and stuff like that in Premiere, or just learn Premiere, period. So go check out Skillshare. That's a mistake right there if you don't. But find your favorite YouTuber, follow them along, watch their tutorials, and get better at your craft. So yeah, make sure your settings are set. Learn from your favorite YouTuber. Let's see, another mistake that I've made this year is being in too big of a rush. And what I mean by that is, I mean a lot of things by that. Don't rush none of this, okay? Don't rush none of this. Nothing that you're trying to do here you want to rush. My favorite saying that I've learned by watching all these YouTube tutorials or trying to be a YouTuber is learn, make, and repeat. And what that means is like learn something, try to attempt to make it yourself, and then try it again and again and again until you just get better and better and better. And there you go. That is something that we all should try to do in everyday life. I love trying to better myself when it comes to everything. I'm an AC technician by trade, and I picked it up when I was about 22, and I fell in love with it, and I love doing it. And every day that I would go to work, I would try to better myself so I could better my career and get better and be more, more worthy to the company that I was working for, so I could get paid more. Take YouTube or filmmaking at the same concept or the same mindset. That's what I have done when I'm talking about make, learn, and repeat. Constantly do it. Get better yourself. One reason I'm going to start making more videos like this is, if you notice, sometimes I babble on a little bit or I repeat the same thing, and that is one of the reasons I want to make more and more content so I can get better at this. And I advise you to do the same thing if you want to do this for a long time. But like I was saying, I've made plenty of mistakes in 2020, being a new YouTuber, a new creator. I'm going to try not to tear up here on you. And this is another thing that I'm going to start talking more about on my channel, as I come from a dark past of being addicted and things like that. And we all can change. You can get better at things. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get better. It's not how you make mistakes or how you get knocked down, but it's how you pick yourself back up and keep running. Pick the gauntlet back up and keep pushing forward. That's what we all need to do with everyday life, but especially with this filmmaking thing or this YouTube thing. We got to keep pushing ourselves. And if you know a friend that's doing it too, push them. I wish I knew more people or had someone to collaborate with. I don't, but I wish I did. That would be awesome, honestly. But like I was saying, I made plenty of mistakes, and I could go on and on about them, and I really meant to. I probably had a list actually in my phone. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry. I had to pause the video there for a second and get my list out, because like I said, I want to make more videos like this so I can get better at talking to the camera and not babble on, or and stick to my talking points and things like that. Because obviously, if you're watching a channel and the guy's just going then you probably already skipped off of this one. But anyway, so another thing that I was talking about is rushing things. Don't rush things. Learn at a slow pace, or learn at your pace, and don't pressure yourself too much about any of this. This is supposed to be fun, and I almost lost thought of that there for the last, 2 months, 3 months maybe. I was being way too hard on myself, and for what? This is supposed to be fun. I stopped paying attention to the numbers, I prayed about it, and I'm going to start making these videos in more confidence and stop overthinking things. And that was actually one of the mistakes that I made, like I was saying. I have another mistake down here, which is second guessing yourself, or second guessing myself, and that kind of goes along with what I've been talking about here in the last few minutes. Don't second guess yourself. Don't worry about what nobody is saying about you. Oh, you can't make it. Like I said, I struggled with addiction and stuff, and there was a lot of people said that, oh, he won't make it. He'll give up after 2 months. I've been running a year strong. Like I said, if you want something, put your mind to it and do it. Let's see, what else I got? All right, let's skip from mistakes that I made in 2020 to the goals that I have set for myself somewhat in 2021. For one, number one, to get closer to God. Number two, keep setting goals for myself. Number three, stay sober. Another big one for me is be more creative. And what I mean by that from my goal is that I want to be more creative, learn how to do other kind of filmmaking. Like I'd like to get into documentary, maybe a music video here and there. I don't know if I would really like that or not, but I'd be willing to try anything. And that's on my goal list, is to, like I said, be more creative, find other ways to be creative in things. And another goal I have here is attempting different styles of filmmaking. I just kind of said that already. Oh, and another big goal is I want to learn how to tell more stories. I guess that goes along with documentary, but even in my own videos and like my B-roll section or just my videos period, find a way to tell stories as I attempt these things. And obviously that would be to become a better storyteller, but also to get more views and to keep you guys entertained and things like that. Guys, I don't know if you like this video or this type of content. If you do, please leave a like down below. Also leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. If you like this video, you like this kind of content, if you want to know more about me and my past, then put that down in the comments too. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. It's all at Swayed Vision. I'll put it right here on the screen. Guys, thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is a goal for me, to keep pushing myself to do this, and I'm going to do this. No matter the hate, no matter the haters, no matter none of it, people's thoughts and stuff, I'm going to show to myself and to the rest of the world I can do this. So if you're wanting to see that, stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get them videos in the future, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.